If you watched the last episode, after the Little India food market, I went for a walk. I heard the call to prayer, so I've come to this area to check it out. There's a mosque right behind me, so we're going to look at that. And then there's a small hidden laneway next to it. I want to take you somewhere a little bit more unknown and off the beaten track, even though it's very close to it. This is called the Sultan Mosque, and it was built a long time ago, and it's obviously the centerpiece of Singapore's Muslim community. It was built here, I think, over 150 years ago. Now, it has been rebuilt since. This version is just under 100 years old. On top is the famous Golden Dome, which pops out over the top of this little Muslim community. So we're walking just alongside the mosque. Here is an archway that leads to the mosque with a nice mural. Let's come back over here so you can see the minaret, and just on the other side of the archway there's a great mural. So it looks like it's inside a house. Kampong Gelam is the name of this area. So hanging blankets, kids playing up the top, a man, I don't know what he's doing with the basket. So this is inside maybe a traditional house, all lit up. So here, painting of making the masala tea, like what I just had, pouring it from a great height, not spilling it. And like with many mosques, non-Muslims can enter when it's not prayer time, as long as they're appropriately dressed, of course. Just listen to the nice call to prayer. So this entry is for women only, and I think there's going to be a non-Muslim entrance as well. So it's closed on Fridays. It's open from 10 a.m. to midday, and then 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So it's closed now. Here we've got a street full of restaurants, many Turkish restaurants as well, but quite touristy. On the mural we walked past before, there's a very interesting map. So Kampong Gelam, that's the area we are in now. This is what it used to look like in the 1920s and 30s. So just houses, and this is the mosque back then. So there was no golden dome, quite basic. And then 2023, they've introduced like a palace and a park, and then the mosque with the 2 golden domes, and unfortunately a big high-rise building, and you can see all the high-rise around it compared to in the 1920s and 30s. Here we are at Gelam Gallery. So this is the off the beaten path street or alleyway that I wanted to take you to. So as you can see, it's very empty and there are no people here. Okay, so here the police have just turned up, and one owner of a restaurant is talking to him about a apparently mentally ill homeless man that comes in. He says he hasn't showered for a month, disturbing customers, asking for money, and wanting to get the police involved, check on his welfare, direct him to where the man could go to get some help. But interesting, not many people think of Singapore having those type of problems. So this street is the first permanent outdoor gallery in Singapore, hidden in the back lanes of a street that's right next to the mosque. So at the end of the street, you'll see the mosque. And this was opened in 2019, and there's approximately 30 different types of artwork by both locals and international artists, and they do regularly change. It's right in the middle of this touristy area, but yet no one comes here. Now, it isn't the nicest looking street because there's a lot of bins and rubbish. It's like the back of the restaurants, but all the more interesting, I think. So here, even on here, we've got paintings of flowers, a kid climbing, I don't know, is it meant to be a wall? I'm not really into art, but wow, just got a massive rat went in there. So the street's not very big at all. It's quite small. We're nearly at the end. And I don't know where there's meant to be all 30 pieces of artwork. But yeah, they've like painted a house with the windows actually being windows, kids climbing up. So the artwork is very good, but there's not a lot of it. So this lane isn't very big and there's not much artwork along here, but if you're into art, check it out. It's gonna take you a couple of minutes. The artwork does change apparently, so come here, see what's different, take some photos without having people walking in front of the artwork, and then check out the area around. It's very interesting, even though it is very touristy. So just to show you a comparison, I'm going to walk to the nearby Haji Lane and show you the difference in popularity. This alley isn't even the lane, it just leads to it, and I can see it's already a lot busier. Okay, so already there's a lot of people eating and drinking on the street. We've got some bars, more Turkish restaurants. This is already a lot busier. So up there, it's not really popular. Down here looks like it's the main area of the lane. So this is Haji Lane. We've got different bars, Mad Pizza. So I guess if you want bars, this would be better, but I just don't like this many people in one area. It's not authentic. Give me a hawker center any day. This time I am going to head to the airport, back to Australia. I'll see you at the next stop in Australia or wherever I end up. See you then.